outside, routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. His counterpart, the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home, as we are. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Arizona. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback. First play from the 25, and they'll throw. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up
from the gun, it's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So the Cardinals come out and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go right back to Connor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 7.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, it's Connor. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was brought down by Hayden Ellis.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking from the shotgun. It's Murray. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's in! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. They'll go play action now with Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Third and 2, and Penix. That is hot, and he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Lyman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Thrown short, caught by Ryman. And he's in. Pick Ryman. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons' offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down for 37. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Now Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Falcons first down.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 12.
Mooney in motion.
Falcon first down.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. Now Penix on 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They go play action now. Murray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. In motion, it's Golden. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in.
And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th.
The Cardinals take over.
The Cards offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Murray looking to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Murray with a give to Thomas, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and chasing him down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cardinals have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
McLeod now to return. Woo! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Get this over the middle to Golden. Inside the 30. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Koo is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Cardinals 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Murray now on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, The defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Toward the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And motion, it's Golden. Now Penix going to get it forward on a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. To throw again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Connor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd downs with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the zone read, a give to Benson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a big gain for Arizona. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now then, first and goal from the 1. With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7.
Cardinals 24.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return, coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cardinals offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. This one complete right side. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
For the Cardinal field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead down to 4.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The 49ers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got it, he's got room, he's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Lions continue to roll. It's been 2 months since their last loss. This win today makes it 8 straight victories. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Tyler Boyd. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Broncos use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Tyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Right, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Plant. It's Penix. Well, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. From 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray. Got away downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's
On 1st and 10, Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Forced to his right, and he will score again. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. Think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground, that, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. On the ground, here's Henry. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
On play action, Penix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A give right up the middle to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down, Falcons.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
Mooney in motion. Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Falcons. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinals.
On 1st down, Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again is Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Ray McLeod deep to return. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Falcons offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 3-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get to man, and it's no gain.
Bradley Pinion in punt formation.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Moving left, he keeps it himself. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. We'll go play action now with Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mooney in motion. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Atlanta. That his first touchdown this year. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray now on 2nd down. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Now Murray. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, Murray. That ball's caught. It's Zay Jones. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Falcons offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. From the gun, here is Pitts. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They're going to go right back to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Carr's going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. And motion, it's Golden. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5. They'll drop the throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
The Falcons offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Second and 11. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.